Welcome to the EGA Podcast.
Drinking shit because I'm like really thirsty.
Yeah, hey, Chan, go get something to drink real quick, man.
You should turn your cam off. Just walk away.
He's not wearing pants. He doesn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
his white dick.
He sweated out of his pants.
Well, I found the opening because I was recording for that, so yes.
He's gonna be so mad.
damn it.
He's gonna come back and be like, "What happened, guys?"
I'm so fucking mad that I did that, but you know, shit
You fucking
happens.
ruined it. Yeah.
Give us an intro.
Yeah, hey, man, give us an intro, dude.
Why don't Kai take the reins on
Dude,
this?
just do what you feel, man. Just do what you feel,
Yeah.
dude.
Art man, how much do you actually care about us?
Welcome to the podcast. We're gonna be talking over some pretty epic stuff, you know. So like,
Yeah, that's really good, actually.
Yeah.
Better than breaking mom.
So listen,
I mean, he just
we
fucked it
got
up.
a lot
Enough.
of crazy-
Stop this shit over.
Chan, you give us the intro then.
I make love to the crowd like this. Like, greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Elite Gaming Podcast with your host, Chamber TV, CC Punishment,
if you're the host, why are you at the
Kaiser Kai
bottom?
90.
I'm wondering.
You know what? Fuck you. You know what? I vote. I don't want to be a part of this podcast, CC. I vote. Like,
Hey, I'll edit him out. It's fine. I'll edit him out. It's cool. Let's just keep
his
going.
voice is just a fucking ghost from Mario, just floating in the
just
corner.
put a pic of like Pedro Pascal on his head. Like,
Yeah. That was my plan.
Y'all like CC's gonna CGI that, but there's gonna be a Pedro Pascal
Yeah. You'll
face over him.
I'll even put like little Grogu in the background too, you know?
There you go. Yeah, put the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
There'll be a Mandalorian
Yeah.
face over him.
Yeah, fuck Travis.
Right on.
It's kind of a weird request.
You could just copy Chamber and slide him up, you know.
Nah, then he'd be on the top.
Keep him on the
Then he'd
bottom.
be on the top.
Keep him.
Then that's blackface. Okay, we're not gonna do that.
By the way, speaking of Pedro, has it The Last of Us wrapped up, right?
17.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, it hasn't. I thought it did.
No, they just did the Left Behind episode where you get to see Ellie and her friend.
Yeah, at the arcade and shit.
I forget. Yeah, that's a real big part, because that's how you get to know a little bit more about Ellie, and that's where you see her get bit, her and her friend, and then
Is he dead? Oh, so was that old?
Huh?
Was that episode like before she met Joel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought he
It's
was
kinda
dead.
I
like
have to put on a fucking
it's kinda
warning
like
on
a
this
fla-
podcast so
it's
people
kinda
don't
like
come
a-
in with
Yeah,
spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any
Spoiler
of
alert!
it, so.
It's a flash.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
My
It's a
bad.
flash.
I thought it was over. It's a flashback episode. I got you, bro.
It's a flashback, but it also ties into the DLC of the game called Left Behind, where you get to see Ellie try to take care of Joel while he's injured.
Gotcha.
And yeah, it's a really good DLC in the game. You get to see how Ellie got bit. You get to see the story behind Ellie, and then you get to see all that other stuff. And it's really cool. You get to see her friend that she references a lot. I forget the friend's name all of a sudden.
Well,
But,
yeah, I didn't watch the whole fucking episode, so I stopped when they were at the arcade. So I mean, it's not really a spoiler since everybody's played the game.
Well, I'm looking forward to
Haven't
the
done that
next episode
Yeah.
because the next
I
episode
haven't played the game or
was
watched it.
one of the most serious parts of the game, where Ellie meets David. That's all I'm gonna say because
Okay.
it's such a great part in the game, and I hope they really do that part in the game justice on a live action scale because David and Ellie's relationship is really something that's gonna be really like interesting, and I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I hope they do.
Yeah.
I hope they do
Don't-
it justice.
Yeah, don't spoil the show for people who haven't played the game.
Let's move on from Last of Us and go to the Mandalorian. Anybody watching the new season of that?
Is that what the menu is supposed to be?
No, that's a movie.
Okay. Continue. I haven't watched any of this.
Anybody watching
No.
the new season of The Mandalorian? No? Did you watch
I
the
haven't started
previous?
the new season yet.
I watched the
stuff,
previous seasons.
Yeah, I haven't started the new season yet. I was just
Is
curious
the
if
new
anybody.
season out already?
The first episode is, yeah.
Is it the same
Oh, I'll have to watch
the
it
same
then.
person playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at work, some of the people have been talking about the new Mandalorian. They said that it seems like it's gotten into a lot of repeat. Has
Has
the
it?
new season start off as like it seems like it's the same
I haven't
show
watched it yet, so
on repeat?
but I
Okay.
know it's the same character and
Well,
like
when
the
I
same
say
character,
repeat, they
so-
said it seems like it's the same thing kind of playing itself again, and so they stopped watching it with
Well,
this new season.
Star Wars is pretty much repeating itself over and over again. So
Well, a lot of times. I
yeah.
mean, but who saw Luke kissing his sister before they found out it was his sister? You know what I mean?
Chamber called that shit because
Well, he does it.
he's a
Yeah.
sister kisser.
Right. Yeah.
No, I just kissed Kai's sister and Cece's.
Which one?
That's all right. Yeah, which one?
I've got two.
Don't kiss his twin, dude. That's fucked
I
up. That's
make
like
sweet
kissing
love.
him.
That's probably wants to because he wants to pretend
I
he's
make
kissing
sweet
me.
love to
Weirdo.
Kai's twin sister. She is so hot. Think about her all the
That's
time.
kind of fucked up.
It is fucked up.
The
It's on this tour.
last week we talked about Kick, and I think we talked about it the week before a little bit. Kai actually
last week only, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Kai actually streamed on Kick. I tried. I was having internet issues, so I wasn't able to.
I did not have internet issues. So far, I've noticed a big flux. I've been playing games that I don't necessarily see at the top, so I don't know how it's going to work on how it advertises people's gameplays and stuff like that. But I did notice I got up to like 7 viewers at one time. I don't notice a lot of chatting per se, as I do in Twitch. Like when you get viewers and stuff,
I tried to chat as much as I could in both of your streams.
Yeah.
That day. You were streaming on both, so
Yeah. I saw the chats on Kick. I was able to actually make it to where I could see both chats on my OBS, but I don't notice as much chatting on Kick. But again, I mean, it's a newer platform. Who knows if it's
they are also known for bots a little bit, like Shane was telling us last time. So that could be it too. But yeah, I mean, it seemed to run smooth every time I opened it up. Your shit was pretty smooth.
It is known for a lot of view bots, as far as I know and from what I've researched. But I don't know about any chat bots per se. But view bots has been a thing.
Yeah,
so,
well, we'll just have to keep an eye on it.
I would definitely like to push that way. I know Travis is going to try and get back into streaming at some point, but I would suggest
a lot of recording lately
when he's done eating his fucking scallops and shit.
Doing all of his fucking fancy ass cooking and shit.
Eating steak and shrimp. And
I would say, Travis, if you have, since
cooking,
I know you hit affiliate on Twitch, but what I would say is try and maybe open up Kick and just every once in a while when you're just playing, just get into Kick, because right now the requirements to get affiliate on Kick is 75 followers and 5 hours of playing.
Yeah,
that's it. Okay. That's all it takes. So if you can get that, it's way easier than Twitch. And from what I've seen, the split is 95-5 compared to Twitch. That's what I've seen. So I feel it's what?
Hold on, say that one more time.
It's 95-5.
The streamer gets 95%.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's a lot better than the 50-50. Yeah,
that's a
so
damn good payout.
A lot of buzz on Twitter about Kick. A lot of people hate it, but a lot of people are making that switch right now.
Well,
a lot of streamers are. Yeah, I think it's a lot. Yeah, you should.
Is huge.
Yeah. I mean, especially compared to 50% compared to the 95. Yeah.
Well,
so
it's
YouTube. YouTube's even worse than Twitch, isn't it?
No, I think YouTube's better than Twitch.
Is it?
I think, but I'm not sure.
What the payouts are on YouTube.
I think it starts out about the same, but the higher you get, the more you get. Like the more you grow, I think the better you get. The difference.
On-site research, smart.
The difference being, Kick does not have that app yet, and it was supposed to be out on the 2nd. You said, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be out on 3/2. They said that they wanted to release it, but it was just such a bad quality at this point that they're just going to hold off a little bit and try and make some improvements.
Right.
But it should be released somewhat soon.
That's going to be the game changer, because
that will be
Mixer's app was always trash.
Yep.
YouTube's app is fine, but Twitch's app is pretty seamless.
It's good. Yeah. Once I saw some previews for the Kick app, and it looks, of course, similar to Twitch, but I think once that comes out, it'll be so much easier.
Definitely has a lawsuit on their hands, if you ask me, because it is the exact same OS system pretty damn much. I mean, if they can, maybe Twitch isn't worried about it right now, but I think Twitch, if they really wanted to, they could probably have it shut down, because it's pretty much just like Twitch in every way.
It's pretty similar. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know
those kind of laws. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know if there's anything against format layouts.
There was actually a game that came out that was very much exactly like Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It had the exact same OS system, weapons, and everything, and it ran for a long time. I think it still runs, and they have not gotten shut down at all.
Talking about Warframe?
No, not Warframe. It's like I don't know the name of it, but it's literally a Call of Duty Modern Warfare clone, and it runs actually people like it more than actual Call of Duty. I know Buff plays it a little bit, but yeah, it's definitely a clone copy, and it still runs. And
I
Activision
mean,
hasn't really responded to it
the
at
only
all,
things that
and they
exactly the
probably could.
same is the layout, though. I mean, other than that, like obviously they.
I don't think a
know.
layout's gonna.
The interface is exactly the same. The
Dude, it
customization for
is.
weapons and everything.
Oh, I'm talking
So I
about.
mean,
But I mean, Bing and Google is the same,
I
but
don't
you
know
can't
anything
stop Bing
about.
because it looks like Google. You know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this other
well, you can't
game.
do. Well, I don't know much about copyright
Yeah, I
infringement,
don't
but
know.
I mean, I think there's a case there if they wanted to. You're right. I don't know much.
Yeah, I
about
don't
it,
know.
I think it would all depend on how everything runs in comparison to Twitch,
Yeah.
not necessarily the layout. Because you can have the same layout for websites and it won't matter.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially for streaming.
I guess we'll have to see what happens with it, guys. Because yeah,
Travis, have you looked at it at all?
At Kick? No, I haven't. I mean, I pulled you up the other day, and that's about it. I made an account just so I could follow you on it.
I
Aw,
appreciate you on that one.
that's
Yeah,
really
no,
sweet.
He does care. That's why he wore red today. I knew it.
Yeah. Plus, I'm on top. You know.
That's true. Yeah. When you come in and you're on top automatically. Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
edit this podcast, right? So I'm gonna be up there.
I could edit my ass out of it.
No, I just
Yeah,
put
like
you
I
down on the
said-
bottom.
Speaking of which, no, legit. Yesterday I was streaming on Twitch and Kick. I streamed a lot of PUBG, and I played today some Warzone. And Warzone today, well, I also played with you and Racy a little bit, of course.
Me?
And yeah, I played with you and
Yeah,
Racy.
it's been a while. Yeah.
It was last week. It was literally like the beginning of this
okay.
week.
Well, you didn't play with me and Racy together. I thought you were talking about
No.
before. Oh yeah. You played a couple games.
not
Yeah.
at the same time.
Dude, we were
Jesus.
slaying together, Kai. We were a good team.
I know, but it was just the only thing I don't like is the fact that I can't like pick up attachments. I can't
Yeah.
like get anything that everyone else has. I can literally only pick up weapons on the ground unless we get like 2 care packages and you can drop guns for me.
Yeah.
That's about it. So if it had the ability to like be able to pick up attachments from other people's guns or something like that, great. But the fact that I'm so underarmed because people can pick out loadouts with so many attachments that improve their aim,
Yeah.
stability, weapon damage, all that stuff.
Right.
It screws the regular player that is just trying to play the game.
Well, I mean, you get the same access to those guns as well. The problem is you're in a controlled environment where you can't level them up in pubs because you don't have the full game. So
Right, that's
you're
what I'm
only
saying. I
able
shouldn't
to
have
level
to.
up. You're leveling up the guns just at a slower rate because you're in.
Yeah. You still
That's
level them in
Warzone.
Warzone,
But that's what I'm saying
Yeah.
is it shouldn't be like that. Like PUBG, when Travis and I were playing yesterday, able to drop in, pick up. Everybody was able to pick up the same gun, same attachments, everything. And if I didn't want an attachment like a scope or a mag or
right.
some sort of laser, I could drop it and Travis could pick it up, Chris could pick it up, whatever. We could all level out our guns, and it doesn't change the effectiveness of the gun. It just changes our ability to use them.
That's never going to change because that's how they make their money. But I could just make 2 guns and carry and put that in my loadout and drop you one if we wanted to go that route. But
But
that,
really
again,
that's
still
no,
it's still the problem.
That's never going to change though because that's how they make their money. Literally the only reason I buy Modern Warfare or I buy the actual game is to level guns for Warzone. So because since Warzone has come out, I have not played multiplayer once. I don't play it.
I've been playing it a little bit, but it's not priority. Like they got the new map Dome out, which is okay, and then they got like some new. They got some supposed expansion coming out soon. I heard that's supposed to be like it's supposed to be really huge. It has something to do with the campaign, and you're gonna need to play all the game modes to unlock all this stuff. It's like a real pimped out battle pass or something like that. I'm not sure how it's gonna be.
Sounds
But a
dumb.
lot of people saying it's definitely going to be a game changer for Modern Warfare 2.
Gotcha. I don't know nothing about it. Something that I know or that I read and heard about from Travis the other day. The wiggle that ruined Tarkov.
Oh, did you watch that video?
I watched it, dude.
Bro,
I watched it. I sent it
it's
to
crazy,
my
isn't it?
friends. Dude, I'm telling you right now. Who all here has played Escape from Tarkov?
I have.
Shane, have you played it? I know the rest of us have.
Yeah. I don't. It doesn't
Dude, you don't
interest
even
me.
have to be like a Tarkov enjoyer to like take something away from the video though. Like
Dude,
for
this
like a day and a
Yeah.
half, it made me not even want to play a first person shooter. And I was
yeah,
just like,
it's
I was super bummed out.
it's insane, but like Warzone, losing a game of Warzone doesn't cost you anything. Losing
Right.
losing an Escape from Tarkov could cost you everything.
Everything. Yeah, your whole
Sanity,
kit.
mainly.
Really? I mean, I've never played Tarkov. I'm not opposed to playing it. It just doesn't interest me. Like I was really I was really interested in playing PUBG at one point, when it was really popular. But by the time it came out on a console, I just lost interest in it,
Yeah, I don't think you're paying
and I
attention
didn't
very
play it.
well. We're talking about a game about hackers with Tarkov. You paying attention,
Um,
man?
I don't think he's
No,
watched the
I'm not.
video. You should go watch the video, Chamber. After
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
really
called The
should,
Wiggle
man.
That Killed Tarkov. Yeah, it's not necessarily just about Tarkov. I mean, we were talking about
I mean,
Tarkov,
this
but
video is basically it's about
yeah,
basically this dude loads into Tarkov. It will link the video in the description because everybody should
video.
watch it. This
Appreciate
dude
Travis for
this
bringing
dude
it in, for
loads
sure.
loads into Tarkov with cheats. He's got certain rules. He won't kill people.
PMCs.
Well, he won't. Yeah, he won't kill PMCs, which PMCs is the only thing that matters really.
Yep.
And basically, he detects hackers, and there's hackers in 60% of the games that he plays.
And
And they wiggle. They go back and forth, and like
60%?
between shit.
That was just the raids that he could
Yeah.
identify people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably closer to 100%, but he said that he 100% knows in 60% of lobbies there was hackers, which is crazy.
and to think that that's probably a huge possibility in majority of the games we play nowadays.
Oh yeah, for sure. Call of
That's what
Duty
I mean,
for sure.
dude. That's why it deterred me from even playing a first-person shooter.
Dude,
like,
you won't. You're not going to run into that in Fortnite. I'm telling you right now. You're not going to run into a hacker in Fortnite. If you do, it's going to be so few and far between. Fortnite's
Unless it's royal.
unless it's royal.
Yeah.
I mean, even he got banned after like 3 or 4 games, though. At least that's what we know. But
I will say
yeah,
that's one reason I prefer console over PC is because it's a lot harder to get hacks on a console than PC. I like the feel of playing on PC a lot more. It's a lot smoother, and obviously a lot more high def. You can do a lot more for it, but console doesn't have all the cheaters that PC has, and I think it shows a level of horrible gamers on PC than console. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know because I think that even a terrible player with cheats isn't going to be very good.
Unless they got aimbot.
I still
That's
don't.
a cheat, by the way.
No, yeah, it is. I still think that in order to play and be decent, you'd have to be at least a decent player in order to go. I mean, otherwise it's just blatantly obvious. There's a lot of players that do cheat that I wouldn't say they're completely trash, but it just gives them that extra edge. I mean, just walls is a huge cheat that is really hard to tell if somebody's using walls.
Oh, you should see Travis play fucking Rainbow Six Siege. This dude fucking, I call it tweak peeking.
Tweak peeking?
Crack it.
the jiggle
Dude.
peek, dude.
Yeah,
The
dude.
wiggle.
He's been practicing that shit. I watch him practice that. Oh my
I
god.
really want to get into Rainbow Six though, but I don't know. It's just one of those games that feels like there's too many learning curves to like learn.
Yeah.
Feel like I would come into the game too late, and I would want to play it because there's like all the tryhards already in there. It's already like cemented.
I enjoyed the
And
shit out of that
I
game
think-
when it first came out, but
I think Ubisoft is recognizing how hard it is for like the new player to get into Siege right now, and they're doing a lot to try and make it
Well,
easier for new players.
Ubisoft is supposed to be releasing a new game, right? About I don't mean to interrupt. About what is it? It's like supposed to be a cross between Rainbow Six Siege and like Ghost Recon and all that. Do y'all remember? It's like something.
Well, they had
Allegiance?
Extraction come out like a year ago. I don't know if you guys played that game at all.
mm-mm.
I don't even think I heard about it.
It was free, but no, this
remember
was
it, but I didn't
like
play it.
something.
Yeah.
It was called Tom Clancy's Allegiance or something like that.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it was like
How about
in
the
beta.
Division?
They wanted. It was like a
Oh.
division game or something like that. It was
Oh,
like,
Division Allegiance?
Yeah, there's-
Alliance?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know that. I know about Division. I mean, I wouldn't say that's like Rainbow Six, but
Well, no, it
No,
was
it's
supposed to
third
have
person,
that
isn't it?
whole tactical
Mm,
Like it's supposed to be like a big
It is, yeah.
big tactical PvP game. It was supposed to
gotcha.
rival Call of Duty in a whole unique way. It was supposed to be like a game changer, like people who
You know
are
what I
into
think would be
Apex and
great?
all that.
But
I know Cece's seen it. Travis, I think, has played it. And I know Chain knows about it. If they had like a Rainbow Six Siege setup, but as like a ready or not loadout, where it wasn't like people had certain abilities and stuff like that, but it was literally just like SWAT teams trying to complete these objectives, and it wasn't
like against
like
each other?
yeah. So it's like a siege setup where you're two teams coming in and trying to break in and all that good stuff,
Okay.
but you had ready or not kind of
So Counter Strike?
actions.
Are you talking about Counter Strike?
I don't know. I actually haven't played Counter Strike, so I don't know. Yes, is it a CS:GO? I
Sounds
don't know.
exactly like Counter Strike.
Is that
Counter
what
Strike. I
Strike is?
mean, have you played Valorant? You played Valorant, right?
Yeah, but everybody has
Counter-Strike's
special abilities like that. Is what I'm
yeah,
talking
Counter
about.
Strike's just Valorant without any of the abilities.
Oh, so
Facts.
yeah, very similar to that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I
I
mean,
just like the
Counter
whole
Strike's
concept of like breaking into an objective and having to clear your corners and all that good stuff, just like on Ready or Not. But
What
with
do you guys
loadouts.
think about going back to the whole cheating thing? Console players using mouse and keyboard on games that aren't crossplay, like playing against other console players with a mouse and keyboard.
I
Okay.
feel
You
like
think that's cheating or
No.
I don't think I
no?
really care much about it because there's going to be a delay because like they can plug up a mouse and keyboard. They're still not getting the full registration like that we're getting with the PC. There's still a delay, and I've even seen
But they
like
still have an
these.
advantage, regardless.
I don't think
Well,
they
they
have an advantage.
they have the advantage with
I think they
it
have a
working with aim
disadvantage.
assist.
Aim
It still
assist.
it still affects them. They still get an advantage with aim assist.
Well, I think
But
you're referring to COD right now. COD's cross-platform, so you're going to be playing against PC players anyways. But I
Right,
mean,
right.
like on I mean, have you heard about the problem on Siege console right now?
no,
All these
Uh-uh.
people buying like the Zins and the
The
like the little,
Cronus?
yeah, the things that
Cro-
they can plug into
Yep.
their Xbox that make it so it doesn't detect that they have an MNK plugged in, and then they can just
Oh,
remap all their keys and
well,
play mouse and keyboard against
so
other
I didn't know
people.
I didn't know you could do that with the Cronus then.
Well, it's not it's like a special.
A special
But
one?
Cronus is something that goes onto the controller.
Yes.
What he's talking about is a separate device that actually
Okay.
makes it so your mouse and keyboard aren't detected.
So okay, so you can't with Siege, you can't just hook up a keyboard and mouse to your Xbox and play?
No, it doesn't have MNK.
Okay.
Support.
Yeah, because Breaking Mom plays all her games on Xbox with keyboard and mouse. So yeah, that's I still don't think it's cheating because aim assist, and unless the game doesn't have aim assist, aim assist is a savior for controller players. I don't think it's overpowered. I think it's just right because when I switched to keyboard and mouse about 8 months ago, 7-8 months ago probably. What do you think, Shane, about that time?
yeah, you've been playing keyboard and mouse since your controller broke, so
Yeah.
you've been like relatively dedicated.
And my skill level has gone up so far on every game that I play since I made the switch.
I think that's because you can make more precision turns and
Oh,
I
for
mean,
sure.
it's aiming
Yeah.
is just so much easier on.
No,
on
it
mouse
is.
than
But
thumbstick.
if you've seen I mean, go to YouTube and look up aim assist videos, right? The aim assist is very strong sometimes.
So people are doing this in COD too. They're using
Mm-hmm.
the same device that people are using to MNK on Siege
Mm-hmm.
to trick their PC into thinking they're playing with controller on COD,
And then they get
and
aim
getting
assist.
the aim assist
Ooh.
on their mouse and keyboard.
Now that's cheating. Yes, that's
Yeah.
cheating. That's cheating for
100%.
sure. Because if you get controller aim assist with keyboard and mouse, yeah, there's nobody stands a chance.
That's disgusting, but I mean,
It's
you know,
disgusting, bro.
it
well,
really
that's kind
is.
of like what a Chronos is, isn't it?
A Cronus is basically aimbot. That's what it is.
Correct.
It's
Yeah.
it's aimbot. I mean, I know there's
It's
other
cheating
things
for
that it does
controllers.
too.
Auto pull down.
What
for
is
you,
what else does
Yeah.
Shane? You know about Cronus, don't you?
Yeah.
What else does it do other than aimbot?
It does. It does even. I think it even does wall hacks for the console also.
I don't know about
I don't know
that,
about that one.
but I know it
Well-
does aim assist.
I know
Well,
it.
it
Yeah,
does aim
it'll
assist,
reduce.
but it does aim assist, aim lock. It does. It also does hip fire aim assist too. So,
Mhm.
and it also does a thing where because my buddy had a Cronus and he got banned.
You got banned with it? That's crazy.
It takes away your recoil.
Yeah, but
It will 100% take away all your recoil.
Well, I secretly reported him. Like, and I told everybody to report his ass because I fucking hate that. Because in Destiny, you know, when you're playing Trials of Osiris, you know that shit is sweaty enough. You don't need fucking hackers like that ruining the game. But yeah, it's like instant stability, and like you know, you could literally don't even have to aim. You could literally just fire your gun and it locks onto whoever is your enemy. So it's like a free aim assist. It literally locks onto whoever's closer. But there is a trade-off to it though, because if you do see somebody, it focuses on whoever's closer. So you can be vulnerable. So like while you're still fighting a certain enemy, like your gun's gonna lock towards that enemy, and then that's how you can tell if
I
somebody's
mean,
cheating.
that happens with regular hacks anyways. So
Well, yeah, but it's focused on the strongest one, so you can usually tell, and you can't break off of that one instantly.
yeah,
So
so it's just
if,
aimbot for controllers.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
really
that's what it
strong
is.
aimbot. It's
Yeah.
really strong. So that's the trade-off to like some of the better aim assist programs that you can download on PC. But Cronus that's just one of the problems with it. And it's even tailored into the strike pack that they released that you can
Yep.
get hacks for
I see that.
Fortnite and everything.
So I've done a few Google searches here, and it does give you aimbot. Fortnite has announced a new restricted hardware ban to combat cheat devices such as the Cronus Zen and the Cronus Max. This is all in my it's all in my search history now, so I feel dirty right now. But then there's also a Lead Joy VX2. It looks like is aimbot for console, and you can add keyboard and mouse to it. I think that's must be similar to what you were talking about, Travis. Yeah, this shit's just dirty, man.
Why would you really want to play MK on console? Though? That's what's throwing me
Advantage.
off. Like,
Yeah, it's
Like, I
Dude, it's a huge advantage if you got aim assist with keyboard mouse. Oh my god, dude.
I'm a controller
I mean,
guy. I
even
just
games
rather
without
stick to this
aim
and
assist.
just like,
Yeah.
you know. But then again, I don't know. I dabble in keyboard and mouse a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect
You
at it.
don't-
I do
yeah.
enjoy playing what I can on there, but for me, I think I really need to find a game that just makes me sink my teeth into wanting to use the MMK because I'm there. I play Fortnite sometimes and I have a lot of fun with MMK, but I'm just not there. Like I'm not
I
at the
never
level
want to hold
CC is.
I never want to hold a controller again.
I do
know,
for
that's where
Rocket
I
League.
was, dude. As soon as I got my
Rocket League's the
PC
same.
and
Yeah.
Rocket
started
League, if
playing
you're
MMK, it was
you
like-
got to be a fucking
Yeah.
beast if you're playing MMK
Yeah.
on a fucking racing game,
Also-
or any type of game that involves vehicles. I feel
Golf?
like
Golf, I can't play on keyboard and mouse. It's no fun. Like PGA Tour.
Oh yeah, I have to like
And-
slide your mouse back and fucking
And
swing
when
like
it came to
WWE
PGA
games.
Tour, I loved using the PlayStation Move when I played the Tiger Woods PGA. That little, it's almost like a Wiimote.
Yep.
I enjoyed. I love playing the golf game with that. Like I love those Wiimote type of controls when I'm playing
Have you
golf
guys been
games.
playing Hogwarts at all?
I've not.
No. Kyrie,
CC had it. Yes.
Are you controller or MK on?
Oh,
on
I'm
Hogwarts?
MK. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
I've been
you
playing
switch?
MK too, and it just feels so much better to me. I mean, like we were saying, once I built my PC, I was like, I didn't ever want to pick up a controller.
Are you
again,
good with
but-
that swish and flick?
Yeah.
The reason that I switched from keyboard or to keyboard mouse was I had an Elite Series 1 controller and it broke, stopped charging. Had an Elite Series 2 controller and that just stopped charging. I'm not paying $200 for another controller. Just not doing it. So I ended up just getting rid of it and making the switch completely because I'm just not paying that much money for for a controller, man. Like and the quality's there. Like the quality of those controllers is insane compared to a $60 out of the box controller, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth the money, but it should last you. It shouldn't just stop charging.
Oh, for 60
You know?
bucks? My god, dude.
Well, you see, I bought a pro controller a couple years ago, and it's still lasting me. I want to buy
Show it
another
to
one
us.
just
Which
in
one is it?
case.
Which one is it? Which one do you have?
This
just
is
curious.
this is the Astro C40. I have it plugged in. It can go wireless,
Mm-hmm.
and this is about a $250 controller. They stopped.
Chronos tapped in.
Oh no. This is basically this was the it's by Astro,
Mhm.
and I did my research on it because I was looking for a pro controller,
Yeah.
and at the time I was using a strike pack. only used it for the paddles,
Mhm.
but the worst thing about it was the strike pack. When you connected with your PS4 controller, there's just a lot of like issues, like the microphone issues.
Mm.
There's a bit of a delay, even though it's wired. There's still a lot to it. The analog sticks go bad, and the beauty about this one is that the controller is fully customizable. I can give it an Xbox configuration, PlayStation
Oh,
configuration.
really?
I can give it a completely. I can put, if I wanted to, I can put these two analog sticks right there
No
and
shit.
move this over there. Like I could put this right there. All this is remappable
That's pretty
except the
badass.
buttons right there.
Yeah.
And I could do it on the fly. And it has back buttons and trigger stops in the back.
No
These
Back
shit.
buttons
things,
are huge, dude. Having a controller with
it,
paddles in a
it
game that
has
you
a
can really
built-in
lean
mix
in
amp,
Mhm.
and
is
Oh,
huge.
that.
I never
right
used
now
them on my
though,
Elite controllers ever.
Really?
this
Never.
Not for like
controller.
reload dude. Everything that required me to take my right thumb off of my aim stick, I remapped to my paddles.
Never
so I
used
never
any
had to
of
take
it.
And the
I
beauty
never had to
about
take my thumb
that,
off the
that
right
is
stick.
like they have a thing. If you have stick drift, you can redo something and it fixes stick drift. Plus, if the sticks go bad, you can replace the modules. So there's tons of,
How long have you had it?
going on like 4 years.
No shit.
Damn.
All right,
Yeah,
Cece's about to get one.
I
Cece's
bought
going
this
back to
back
controllers.
in.
I'm not doing
Dude,
it.
I can't. I
I
can't.
bought
Now that
this
I've gone
back
to fucking
in.
mouse and keyboard,
Yeah,
that's it.
no.
I bought this back in 2018 or 2019. I can't remember.
Well, you should
2018 or
try
whatever.
submerging yourself into mouse and keyboard and see if you still
And
like that over mouse and keyboard.
He's not going to
and
do it unless he has to, because I would never have done it unless I had to. There's no
I'm not
way.
gonna do it. Honestly,
I
Kai,
couldn't
I
wait to
don't
get on
think I'm
mouse and
ever
keyboard.
really going to be able to swap to it for the simple fact I got controllers out the ass. I got like this, boom.
I have a bunch of controllers too, but like I
got
still have
like
my Xbox 360.
I
I
got
have my
like
Xbox One
I
X,
got like boom.
like
I got
4
like
controllers
Xbox
per.
controllers, bro.
So
I got controllers out of my
here's
ass,
what happened.
homie.
My friends and I all decided we were going to get PCs instead of continuing to buy new Xboxes because we'll just update the processor or graphics card or whatever we need to instead of buying a new console every single year
Right.
and then having to get in the new games, all that good stuff. We could have something we could literally continuously play every game we bought. Same thing.
Right.
So Racy bought it right before COVID, and then I bought it because he bought it, and I was like, shit, I'll go get one right now and put it on my credit card, fucking pay that off, whatever. And that night I set it up and was just like, I'm just going to play on my mouse and keyboard because that's what I got. So we
Well,
started playing ESO and stuff like that. We downloaded Siege and fucking went from there and fucking took off. As soon as we started playing on mouse and keyboard, dude, I never turned back. If you
Well,
literally get a PC and engulf yourself in mouse and keyboard, I don't think you'll turn back.
well, Kai, I do agree with you, but I will say this: this is my last dip into consoles for a while. I really do love PC. I didn't think I would like it as much.
Oh, dude, it's so much
And
better.
it really is. It runs so much better, and I don't think I really can go back. But I bought the PlayStation for the exclusive content. Now, with that being said, I do have PS5 now, but I don't think when PS6 and all that, I don't think I'm gonna go to. I think I'm
think
over it.
what people need to start doing is
like
instead of buying the console, put the money that they would spend on the console to the side. And then that next year when the new console comes out and they want to buy that other new console, just put both amounts towards a PC and get or build a PC and start making the switch to PC. Honestly.
Right. No, I completely agree. But then there's some people that are just comfortable with console, and that's
They
just
are
not
well,
going to change.
if you're a person who like just gets home and does like 20 minutes an hour, maybe 2 hours with friends here and there and games, I get getting a console because you can like throw a DVD in it and put apps like Netflix and all that on it, or
Mhm.
you can play a game with your friends real quick and get off.
Yeah.
I get it. But if
Also,
you
a lot
want
of
to
people
actually
don't
do a
have
lot
the
of gaming,
room to like put up a PC, I feel.
I mean, a PC really is it's definitely a lifestyle, a game changer because
Yeah.
like, you're definitely investing more into it. Like, I could be like, I'm just going to get a desktop, get a good monitor, mouse and keyboard and be done. But then you want a good mic. Then you want a really good keyboard. Then you want a really good mouse pad. Then you want a really good GPU, CPU in there. Then you want to get a good gaming chair. Then you want to get this and that. There's so many toys, bells, and whistles to PC gaming. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Then you want to I want to.
I mean, same thing happens at work.
It's like, dude, I want a dual monitor setup. I want
Travis is the reason I got these IEMs.
I want a 3-monitor setup. Oh, what kind of headset you're using? Oh, you got the new Razors? You got the new Steel Series? Oh, I gotta have that, bro. It's like it's so much more.
No, it is.
And it's like it's like
I mean, but that's all going to be. It depends on how much you want to push yourself into
and
it.
you
like,
don't even have to be a streamer. Like that's just like the basic stuff.
But
like,
that's anything that you're passionate about. Like at work, I wanted to get my battery operated frame gun because I hate hoses. My finish nailer I got right after that. My laser level.
Wait,
I literally wanted.
You mean your alligator lasso, right?
My alligator lasso. I wanted to get all that stuff. My steel wire
I
alligator.
don't know why you would have a frame
lasso,
gun if you're an alligator wrangler. It makes
to
no
nail
sense.
its mouth shut.
To nail its mouth shut.
Like,
Can I use that on chamber, please? Please?
Oh God, I'd have to use the finish nailer.
dude,
No,
all I'm saying is
but
like,
it's anything honestly that you want to get in, you get more involved with. It's going to happen with anything. So as a PC player, if you want to get involved with the PC community, you might buy these extra bells and whistles. If you get involved with what you do at work, you're going to buy more tools. I mean, it's
honestly, if I didn't stream, I wouldn't have the keyboard and mouse that I have. I shouldn't even have bought it anyway because I bought the most expensive mouse and keyboard I could find. You know. Just because I wanted it.
It was expensive to flex?
Yes.
Or did you buy it just because that's the one I want that I know is going to put me on the next level?
I know people. I bought the Corsair K100 keyboard. Okay. It was $350 when I bought it. And I bought it because I was at the store and they had the, like the K65. I bought that first. I took it back like a week later. And I was like, oh, you guys have the K95. Do you have the K100? So they special ordered me the K100. So I got it. And I'm like, well, this is the best one, right? It's the best one. Okay, I'm not going to have any excuses to not play well or, whatever. I don't know, dude. I don't know why I spend the money I spend. But if I didn't stream, I wouldn't have 3 monitors for sure. I wouldn't have 4 monitors like that. I have 4 monitors. I wouldn't have 4 monitors. I wouldn't have this whole mic setup that I have. I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have my stream deck. I mean, I wouldn't have most of the all the shit on my walls. I wouldn't have all that if I didn't stream because none of that's important. So if I was just a gamer, I wouldn't even have the computer that I have because I bought the best computer that I could buy when I bought it because I wanted to be able to stream and game on one system.
Same.
So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have spent as much. I definitely wouldn't have. Every single thing that I have has been upgraded 3 times.
Travis, did you start pulling your update, like your mic and IEMs and stuff? Did you only start doing that when you started streaming, or because you were gaming in general?
Yeah, I don't think that I would have gotten well, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like buying shit for your PC is an addiction, dude.
No, it is.
And I think if you built your own PC, it starts there.
Yeah.
And then it just slowly gets worse and we're like I
It
got
really
a camera because I
does.
thought it'd be fun to play around with the camera. And like I bought this boom mic because I was like, man, what could I fucking spend my money on right now?
Yep.
Setup. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
wanna know
I was
what I
just
did?
literally trolling through Amazon, like, what can I buy for my PC right now?
Mm.
Like, with no goal of.
I went out and
anything
bought
specific.
a special like expensive ass MSI light up fans for my PC because I had 3 of them, but I was adding 3 different fans, and I bought the same ones because then they match, and but I could have bought fans that cost a third. You don't even see my PC. Nobody sees that bitch but me. Nobody sees it but me.
Yeah.
So did you get them because they were
glow-in-the-dark.
RGB, or did you get them because they worked well for your PC?
I literally got them because they're exactly the same as my other ones, and it would look better.
So did you need to replace them, or you
RAM
just
sticks?
No,
just
I
because they were
bought
RGB RAM sticks.
chain.
You probably
First-
could have got the same shit for like $40 cheaper with no RGB though, and the
Oh,
only
first-
person
no.
that would have known the difference
No.
is you.
I did. I bought the other fans, and then I put them in there, and I'm like, ooh, you can't even tell that there's fans
They
there.
could have lights.
But if I
He's
get
like,
the,
but
if
look
I
at
get
it,
the
man.
light
It's
up
spinning.
fans,
Look at it spinning. Look at it light up.
and nobody sees this
Shiny.
motherfucker but me. No one. My girlfriend sees it when she walks in here. That's it.
if you'd invite me over every once in a while, I'd fucking see it.
I'm never gonna do that.
Yeah.
Well, as my good friend Justin would say. Never say
Letting a
never.
Florida
yeah.
man into your house is a
Yeah, dude. I
It's a
don't.
dangerous
Dude, he could be
Dangerous
releasing
game right
gators
there.
and
Never say
pythons and shit.
never.
hog tie fucking CC and tape his mouth shut.
I've heard about you
Wait.
people on the news.
All right, you can come over, Kai.
I'm not so sure.
Wait, is this still?
I'm definitely not invited to CC's house.
Shane, you can come over too. You guys can all come over. I don't care. Whatever. There's
Yeah, it's gonna be
Do I
like
have to
that
play?
movie.
Here's a question: do I have to play Fortnite when I come over? Or can I just not?
absolutely you have to play Fortnite. There's a pull-out couch
Dude.
right in the other room. You guys can pull
You
it
know
out and
what?
sleep there.
We should really do.
The
We
only
should
thing that
just
pulls
really
out in
do
this house.
I don't. So yeah.
the EGA house. CC's gonna be like, okay, EGA slumber party, y'all.
Fucking
LAN
right.
party Fortnite style. Everybody get your EGA hoodies on and
I probably
LAN
have enough
party.
Xboxes in this house. We could have a Fortnite
A
LAN
LAN
party.
party?
Yeah.
Dude.
Ooh, let's do a
let's go.
fucking Halo LAN party, dude. Bring
Let's
it back.
go.
Bro,
Let's
Dude,
go.
see, let's go.
Yeah.
Halo 2.
My brother every year.
I'll get
used
the
to
Mountain
host-
Dew.
Code
My
Red.
brother used to host a
Code
Halo
Red,
LAN
right?
party every year. They call it was over New Year's. They called it H24. And it was like a 24-hour. They had like T-shirts made and everything.
No
that's
shit.
legit.
That's
It was
awesome,
a
kinda
dude.
jealous.
24-hour Halo LAN party that they do in a hotel room.
Hey,
if you all
Man,
Bro.
we used to do LAN parties every day after school. I fucking
I'll
miss
never
it so
forget
much.
the Halo 3 release party, dude. It was fucking crazy. I was at a fucking electronics boutique at the time. It wasn't even called GameStop or anything. They were called electronics boutiques, and then there was Game
Oh,
Crazy.
EB Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's so funny. GameStop and Electronics Boutique still exist. It's just it's GameStop here in America and EB
Yeah.
across the pond. Why did they swap names?
GameStop
I,
almost went down.
Well,
I don't fucking get that
until
though.
Wall Street
Almost.
Bets took
It's
care
the
of
same
them.
Yeah.
damn company. but
Robin
they
Hood
just-
had to save them by stop letting people fucking buy
I was
their
in on
shares
that
and
shit, dude.
Yeah, but I'll just never forget the Halo 3 release party, man. We fucking picked up like I'll never forget that Master Chief helmet
Yep.
that you
Oh, yeah,
get
I
with it,
remember
and you
that.
wish you could just put it on yourself.
Yep.
But like
Yeah.
it was only designed to hold the Halo 3
The
game and
games,
a
yeah.
DVD. But it
Did you
is
guys play
fucking
Halo
cool.
Infinite at all?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It
I
was
heard
a,
that they just what was it like a couple months ago they released multiplayer for the campaign.
Oh, did they? Oh, they released the
Yeah.
campaign, right?
Well, the
This-
campaign's been out. It was like
Multiplayer
the
was
open-
first.
No, they
Well,
yeah.
both were out first, but you could only solo the campaign.
Oh, okay. My
Yeah,
bad.
it's
My bad.
multiplayer.
I got- I
they
misunderstood.
Oh, you mean they released
like,
co-op
campaign?
Co-op
Yeah,
Gotcha.
campaign, yeah. A lot of people were upset about that because Halo's like even when they did the last Halo, there was no co-op for it, like or split screen or something like that.
Mhm.
They took it out, and it's just been a Halo standard. But you got to realize times have changed now, where nobody really does split screen anymore. It's like
Travis and I just did it the other fucking week.
Yeah, dude, we just hammered through. What are we on Halo?
You didn't
2.
do it. You didn't
We're
do
on
it
Halo
split
2.
screen,
We're at the end of Halo 2. Huh?
Yeah,
You didn't do it
Yeah,
split
not
screen though.
No, it was.
it's
No,
it was
yeah, I mean
co-op.
it's
Yeah.
no, we're
co-op.
talking about like actual split screen now. Like no,
Well, it's
like
kind of hard to
people-
do that from different houses, but
Dude, we used
Well,
to do
no.
that shit where we'd
Yeah.
have the big screen and we'd put a
Mhm.
piece of cardboard on it and tape the piece of cardboard to it so you couldn't screen peek.
yeah, we would just call people out for being screen peekers, and then
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
we would
start
call
screen
people out,
peeking
too.
too, and just get better than them, and they'd be like,
Just
"Oh,
get
what the
better
heck?"
than
I'm like,
them
"If
and
you're gonna
screen
screen peek, I'm gonna screen
Yeah,
peek."
oh yeah, we went through that.
I did
It
that
was
so many
funny.
times.
We were
especially my
doing a
nephew, he
bachelor
hated it.
party. Dude, I remember we were doing a bachelor party for my bro, and we were so hyped because we were playing Gears of War, and like we thought none of our buddies had played Gears of War. We're like, yeah, let's get a jump on. Let's play the multiplayer a little bit, dude. We ended up having like a small LAN party of Gears of War. Dude, I got my ass kicked so bad thinking I'm hot shit on there, dude. Like these motherfuckers do all the tricks to roll, drop shots and stuff. The little
That's how my
side
brother and
peeking.
I were.
Dude, they were gangster.
We thought we were
Bro,
goat.
all the. Go ahead, guy.
No. I was just saying I thought we thought we were goat. Found out
Oh.
different.
Yeah, and then like I didn't realize you could do this because I only put like an hour into the game, but it's like when you down somebody, you can roll up and chainsaw gun them, finish
Oh,
them,
yeah.
and it's like that
Mhm.
insult to injury. I didn't know you could do that. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, dude, they were at a whole different level than I, and I'm thinking I'm hot shit. It was so funny.
Do that a lot.
All
don't
those
you?
kids that were screen peeking at your LAN parties are now the guys that are using fucking
Aimbots.
Zims,
Yeah.
Zims on M and
Zims
K.
and
Yeah,
Chron-
Listen,
Chronos
you
and all that
are-
shit.
Listen, I'm gonna say I used to screen peek sometimes too.
They're
Okay, if
definitely
I
We're
was
not
getting
surprised
my
at you
if I
in
was getting my
Tarkov.
ass beat,
yeah.
I would screen
Okay.
peek. All right, I
Okay,
would.
is any of y'all excited for the new features with Street Fighter that are coming out? They introduced new characters and everything.
I don't know
No
anything
way.
about it.
Not
Oh
played a
well, they
single
just
Street
they
Fighter.
just introduced
Not
Lily.
a single one.
Not a single one.
How old are you?
Never played. 28.
Okay.
No, 29.
Jesus.
I'll be 30
Wow,
in
geez,
Dude.
figure out your own age. Jesus.
Bro.
I know, dude.
Can I tell y'all a small origin to my gaming life? Okay. When I was a little kid, my mom used to take me to this laundromat, and right next door was a 7-Eleven. And I used to steal quarters from my mom and run to
Oh,
7-Eleven
great.
and buy a Slurpee and play Street Fighter 2 on this arcade cabinet. And I would catch the kids who would be ditching school because the high school is like right down the street. So I would be challenging and whooping these like fucking 17, 18-year-old kids' asses ditching school and on Street Fighter 2.
How long
And
did you do this for?
I don't know, like whenever my
The
mom would
last
take me to the
week.
laundromat.
So quite a few times.
Yeah, and then
All right,
when
get
my
Rage on
mom-
in here. That's a felony charge.
when my mom
It's a
found
felony charge.
when my mom found out what I was doing, it was so funny. She's like, "So this is where my quarters have been going?" And it's like, and then the cashier's like, "It's okay, lady. I give him a free Slurpee, and he just plays the game." And like, and she was so mad. But like, dude, I would be whipping those high school kids' asses on Street Fighter 2.
That's
And
because
I
they were
just
used to Tetris.
What are the
Probably
new
so.
innovations with the game? I guess because I don't know nothing about it. I haven't done any research.
Well, they introduced 3 new characters. Zangief, of course, is an OG. Cammy is OG, and they introduced a new character called Lily. But Street Fighters, they introduced like the new Focus EX system, which if you have to play other iterations, it's where you have like this power level bar underneath your thing to give you like extra power gauges to like charge up your supers and stuff, and it just looks like it's really good.
So
And
like Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat had like an X-ray system that you charged up, but this is more for your combos, not just like you get to do free damage. Like if you don't hit these EX levels and time them right, you just either wasted a whole gauge on nothing, or you get penalized and just get your ass wrecked. So you got to use them at the right time. And then, certain abilities you can EX, and you could be charging yourself for a move and you hit the EX system. You just wasted all that stuff for nothing. So it's a really good trade-off. So that like the characters that they designed for it looks really good. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Like I haven't been excited for a Street Fighter like this in a while because they're giving it the world tour where you customize a character and you're learning and fighting people. Like this is what Street Fighter was supposed to be 20 years ago, and they're finally
So-
doing it the way it was supposed to be.
The new characters are Cammy, Lily, and Zangief.
Yeah, Zangief and Cammy are OG, but they got new looks done to them. Lily is a completely new character. I don't know much about her. They all just got introduced the other day.
So when the game comes out, huh? When is it
Yeah.
supposed to be released?
June 2nd, but every couple weeks they're going to be introducing new characters because Capcom wants to create a buzz about this one because a lot of people are hyped on this, especially in the Evo world of the fighting side of professional gaming.
Or they want microtransactions. One of the two.
Yep.
No, this is the base roster for now. All these characters are going to be free at launch.
Yeah, but you said they're going to release a new one every week, right? For every.
No, they're introducing new characters to the roster until the game is released.
Oh, got you. Okay, I got you. That makes more sense.
Like there's usually like what 10, 15 characters, and then there's unlockable characters that you progress through the game, and then when they do a special update where they do rebalancing and everything, they'll do like they call it Super Street Fighter 6, and they'll add like 4, 5 new characters to the roster, and then those you'll have to pay for or unlock them.
There it
depending on
is,
how they
right
do
there. Microtransactions. Travis, what was the first console you started on?
N64, dude.
N64?
N64, Nintendo
Jesus,
64.
there it is. Yep, see? There's our differences.
Playing the Ocarina of Time and
Fucking
GoldenEye,
CC
man.
started on
GoldenEye.
Atari.
and all that.
Yeah, I think I played in N64 when I was like 25. I mean,
Yeah.
it feels like
Back when your computer store first opened up as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't
we all
back
started
and
off on
got
like
that-
Sega Genesis and
that disc yet.
shit like that. So
Yeah, see, I was Sega Genesis like Kai. My sister had a Nintendo, but I really didn't play much of that.
Sega Genesis is where Street Fighter 2, like racing, I love playing that against each other. Of course, we had the Sega Genesis had these turbo remotes where instead of having to constantly push like A, B, or C, you could just hold the button down and it fucking basically automatically do it for you. So whoever got that was usually the winner, and we're like, I want the fucking turbo remote. It was like a Chronos for Sega.
You were the older brother, so you got it, didn't you?
No, usually Racy got to cry and get it. So
cry and get it, yeah.
Baby.
That's what he still does to this day, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of fucked up. He's a cop now, but it's okay. Anyway, so I know you guys are all wondering what the hell the menu is that I put on the list. The menu. It's a movie.
Travis already knows what are today's specials, Travis?
Yeah, what is it?
Today's
what is the specials?
It's fucking the menu.
Okay, I get it.
So I'm not going to give any spoilers away to this movie, but my girlfriend has been wanting to watch it for a while, and I've seen the trailer a few times.
So it's already released.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks very interesting. It's in the theaters right now, I believe.
Haven't even heard of it. What is it?
I got a Fire Stick, so
Jesus.
Anyway, I've got
Chronos of TV.
Yeah, I've got a I don't know how to explain it, but it's a restaurant, okay? But it pissed me off really bad, but I'm glad I watched it. I'll never watch it again.
Huh.
But I'm glad I watched it. If that makes sense.
Travis and I have played up. Is it anything close
It's
to
pretty
that?
much the same thing.
Yeah, I have a feeling it is. Yeah.
Have you guys played Up at all?
No.
Oh, dude, it's epic.
It's
Never even heard of it. I'll have to check into it. Travis actually brought up Deceit last time. That's something we could definitely play together.
Ooh, yeah. Did you guys download that game?
I have not. It'll take 30
I think it's in my
seconds.
library.
I don't even
like
know what that game is, dude. To be honest
Dude,
with
it's
It's
just
like
Among
a
Us.
scary Among Us chain. It's free on Steam.
Yeah, it's free. I think I have it in my library. I think I
you. I
just have
still
to
want us
download
to
it.
play
Maybe
that game.
maybe
What is it?
download
It was like retail something shooter or something.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. We'll
It sounds like a horrible game.
we'll bring this
What are
up
we going
on-
through the mall and shooting
It's like-
people? Jesus
it's
Christ.
like
Is this the
Retail
fucking
Royale.
Call of
It's-
Duty?
No, it's like retail royale. It's like where we're all like in an IKEA store, and like you take whatever.
It looks cool.
This isn't happening. This
It
isn't
looks,
helping at all.
no, it looks cool. He sent it to
Oh.
me, and I'm like, okay, Shane, all right. I think he called me about it, and he's like, I'm like, all right, man, whatever.
Dude, it's
So,
free.
yeah, I looked it
dude,
up.
It's fucking
It looks
fun, dude.
it looks fun.
It's like we all just battle to the death. Like you're shooting like hot dogs and mustard bullets and shit. Like, you know.
Oh.
It looks
Like,
good. It
it's-
looks funny.
Oh, okay. Funny game. Okay.
Anybody here fight fans? Like UFC, boxing?
Oh yeah.
We're
Um,
gonna talk about Jake Paul getting his first loss, or
Yeah, we can definitely bring that up. Jake Paul got his first loss to Tommy Fury. Last weekend, I believe, or the weekend before.
Yeah.
I think it was last weekend.
But he
last
finally
Sunday.
lost. Let's
Yep.
go.
Oh yeah, he definitely lost. But he did better than I thought he was going to do against a real boxer. And I mean, he landed some good shots, but nothing phased Tommy. Tommy did get a knockdown, but it was 100% a trip. That shit pissed. I remember when I was fighting. I remember the first round, dude hit me. I tripped over my own foot, and I got up and I'm like telling her, like, that was a trip. I tripped. I'm fine. That was a trip. And he's like, okay. He didn't call it a knockdown, but I was like very fucking adamant that this guy was not going to get a knockdown against me. And but yeah, it's he got a knockdown, or he knocked him down in the last round or whatever. Knocked him down. It was a trip. Did you guys watch it or no?
I just watched the replay.
Nah, I
the
wish I
highlights.
did.
Yeah, I watched it. I was gonna watch it in Discord, but I fell asleep on the couch and ended up just watching it upstairs. But tonight, John Bones Jones returns from a 3-year layoff from the UFC to fight for the heavyweight title. I'm super pumped for that.
I guess
super
by the time this is released, I already
Just gonna let
want
him
to
fight.
I'm a huge UFC fan. Not as big as I don't watch it as often as I used to, but this is definitely a fight that I don't want to
I
miss.
used to be more into Elite X than actual UFC because I used to like to watch more of the
Elite
obscure
XC.
fighters.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I love watching that, especially when like Kimbo Slice and Gina Carano and Kit Cope were making their ways up. In
yeah,
the ranks and
I
stuff.
watched all that shit too, for sure. Don't get me wrong; it's not just UFC. The UFC definitely is the top dog. They put on the best fights.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
Oh,
I was
absolutely.
fucking geeking out when I met Kit Cope because I followed his career when he was a Muay Thai fighter and he was world champion and he's a white boy from America and he went over there overseas to do the actual world Muay Thai
Mm,
tournament and him and his boys are like Americans and they're beating the shit out of these like real deal Muay Thai fighters.
right.
And Kit Cope's elbow strikes are so fast that they cut like razors. That's how fast his strikes are. And he can knee you in the face, and it's the epitome of getting hit with a fucking 18-wheeler truck. Like, that's how hard his elbow and knee strikes are. And he's just disgusting. But everybody was hyped for him to go to UFC, and he just did not do good because his ground game was awful.
Yeah, you gotta
But
be well rounded. Gotta be well
yeah,
rounded.
like he said, like he admitted he was like there was a lot of hype for him when he went into UFC. He lost a lot because he didn't have ground game
Yeah.
because they knew that they're gonna like but he ended up practicing and winning a lot of fights when he got a ground game. But
Yeah.
dude, straight up fight, you're getting wrecked by him, dude. Nastiest
I've
MMA
never
fighter
even,
probably.
I've never heard of the guy. I'll have to look him up.
You never heard of Kid Cope, dude? He's
No,
disgusting.
no, never heard
Yeah,
of him. I know Fedor was big. Fedor
yeah,
Emelianenko was big time in the other
Fedor, yeah.
organizations, but Brock Lesnar would have chewed him up and spit him
What
out.
what's going on with Mr. Beast?
Oh yeah. Well, he hasn't put a. I just checked while we were on here too. He hasn't put a video out in over a month. Twitter tried to cancel Mr. Beast
Yes.
for paying for 1,000 people,
People's
I think, to have
yeah, they're
eye surgery that were basically probably basically blind,
mostly
right?
blind. Yeah. Cure their
Yeah.
blindness. Yeah.
It's just ridiculous, man. Like that dude's gives away so much money for good causes and shit.
He
And
Why would you cancel somebody who does so much good for the
they
world? Like
they thought
because
he was using it to exploit for money and all that good stuff,
yeah,
monetary gain. Which I mean, in a sense, he
everything
might have, but it was
everything
at
he
the
does
same
is
time.
for
That's how he
views.
gets to pay for it.
Yeah, everything he does
You
is
got a
for
ghost
views,
fucking with your door, by the way.
but he puts everything in. What's up?
Oh shit!
What? Oh, thank you.
The door kept swinging open and closed. I was like, legit, might be a ghost right now. The way that thing's
I
fucking
don't know
around.
why she kept opening and closing it, but whatever.
Maybe it was for the fucking podcast. Ooh.
Probably
Yeah,
yelling your name for like 15 minutes. But
Dude, wouldn't it be
she probably was talking to me.
Wouldn't it be funny if like that door opened and that fucking conjuring nun came out of nowhere and fucking snatched Cece up?
You mean
That was-
Valak? We all know this name. Come on. You got to know its name. It gives you power over it.
No, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know the
See?
name. I never saw the
Memorize it.
movie. I just know the nun. I just know it as the nun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, whatever
I have no clue
whatever
what the hell
happened
she was doing.
to Uriah Faber?
Basically, he was the king of the WEC. When the UFC bought WEC, he came over and he won a lot of fights. He could never win the title though. Every time he fought for the title, I know one time he fought
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown. He broke both of his hands, and
Oh,
still,
what?
yeah, both of his hands were broke like in the first round of that fight.
Damn.
Yeah, several times. He's a stud. He's a legend. He did film The Ultimate Fighter on the other side of Conor McGregor a few years ago, but they never fought. I think he's just retired. I mean, he's a legend. I mean, it's so exciting to watch that guy fight.
I was way into UFC back when Uriah was still fighting, and
Yeah,
I
he
think
was
the
a
last
stud.
like UFC fight that I was super interested in was it was one of the Mike Brown rematches where I think they ended up canceling the fight because Mike Brown got like poked in the eye or something, and he was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I just can't. He was getting his ass
Yeah, he
kicked
got like
too.
eye gouged or something like
I
that.
hate
Yeah,
that shit.
and it wasn't even that bad, but he was like, I can't continue the fight after I got poked in the eye. So
Then he probably
Who,
retired.
How many fights do you think McGregor got left in him, dude? Because he's getting up there now.
He's got a lot of fights left in him.
You think so?
Yeah, he never takes damage.
Didn't he
He's
like break
squirrely.
his leg in a fight?
Yeah.
One
Oh, yeah.
time, like he broke his leg.
Yeah, his last fight
They had
against
to push the fight back because of it. Yeah.
Poirier. But he's filming The Ultimate Fighter season 32 right now, I believe, with Michael Chandler, I believe. Yeah, he's that's filming right now. That'll be. I haven't watched The Ultimate Fighter in years, but I'll definitely watch it because Connor's on there and he's fun to watch.
Swerving back real quick to Mr. Beast. Do you
Mhm.
guys know who Keith Lee is?
No.
No.
So he's
the food critic.
yes on TikTok.
Yes.
Blew up huge. He lives in Vegas and he's huge on finding small businesses and like basically helping them out.
Oh,
Basically,
yeah, him.
Fun fact
him,
about
yeah.
him: he was an MMA fighter.
he was, yes,
Yeah.
100%. Yep. And he realized he really loved food and all that good stuff, and was always trying to find his way as what he was going to be doing and stuff, because he was an MMA fighter, but that wasn't going to be his career.
Mr. Beast gave him a challenge, and he said, I think he'd only accept it if Mr. Beast agreed to some things.
He
and
got
help
them all
out
done.
Small local businesses.
So what the challenge was for Keith with
Yeah.
Mr. Beast was they were going to get Keith was going to review 10 different places, and the place he found with the best, in a sense of his scale review, was going to get basically a thing with him and Mr. Beast to try and help their business.
Yep,
And
I
Mr.
saw
Beast
that.
ended up giving him $10,000. They both posted it, but he hasn't posted it on YouTube, I don't think yet.
Mhm.
And I think it's because of that whole eye doctor thing yet, so he hasn't posted.
Well, that's just ridiculous, man.
I know.
Stupid.
Keith and Mr. Beast both posted it on their Instagram, and
Mhm.
I know Keith did it on his TikTok. I don't know if Mr. Beast might have on TikTok if he's got one, but it was. I mean, I still think, again, even though Mr. Beast has a lot of money and he uses the videos that he has to he's looking them up right now to get fucking
Sorry.
to get even though he's using the views to get more money, he's using that money to help other people. So I
Right.
mean, I don't.
That's how he's always done it, man. That's how he's always done it.
It's kind of like David Dobrik. Like David Dobrik uses the money to gift his friends cars, but Mr. Beast legit gives out like $10,000 to complete strangers.
I think David Dobrik's a bad dude.
I mean,
my
there was that
opinion.
whole like scandal with
Jeff?
his old roommate
Yeah.
Dom.
Well,
Yeah.
Dom is one thing, but if you hear about the Jeff Wyrick thing, or I think that's his name, Jeff Wyrick, about the accident,
I don't know.
excavator accident, he flung him with an excavator and like almost killed him.
Oh yeah, I do remember that now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not a bad dude. I don't know. Basically, but Mr. Beast is not a bad dude in my opinion.
No,
I mean,
I
the
think he's
dude's
a great
got
dude.
the most followers on or most subscribers on YouTube, and if there was something bad about him, it would come out by now. But just in my opinion.
Dude definitely didn't screen peek on Halo LAN parties.
he was honest about all this stuff.
He did.
If he did one time, he's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I saw the blue out of the corner of my eye. I didn't mean it." He admitted his
That's
guilt
how we
instantly.
judge people
Fortnite
now.
skin, dude, too.
I'd look at it, be
Yeah.
like, I forgive you, Mr.
Yeah, he
Beast.
does.
I forgive you.
I bought the Mr. Beast skin on Fortnite.
Did you?
I have it too.
Yeah, I don't. I'm trying not to buy anymore because I just don't need them. But yeah, I bought that one.
DC knows
I
the
don't think
skin
I
I
bought
want.
any skins on Fortnite. I
Wick.
usually just get the. I think the furthest I've gone is I get the battle pass, and then the every battle pass has like that upgradable skin.
Yep.
Yeah.
You complete the challenges, and you get like cooler and cooler versions of it.
My first account before I got banned had a lot of them.
I was told that you got banned because you had too many V-Bucks, and they thought that it was basically hacking through V-Bucks or something like that.
So what I was doing is it was helping me grow my Twitch channel quite a bit. I was averaging over 20 viewers at the time. I was holding custom lobbies. I had my own creator code through Epic, and I was holding custom lobbies. It would be I would have a squad of 4, and I would make everybody else do squads of duos. Okay, and if a duo won, I would buy one of them a skin. So I was putting
Even
in.
if they lost, you were still gifting them skins either way.
Yeah, sometimes I would still give skins. And like, if somebody like kicked ass and had fun, and like I would pick somebody to gift the skin to anyway for that game. Most likely, not every game. Sometimes I would do that. But definitely if somebody won, I would buy them a skin. Okay.
Were you winning most of your games?
Yeah, we were. I mean, there was 4 of us.
Yeah,
It was a squad against duos.
It was just like him being goofy, like, I'm gonna be the best, and we're gonna own everybody. You're gonna lose, but if you have fun, I'll give you a skin, or I'll gift you the battle pass. And he gave some people a chance to like, hey, do you want a battle pass? Or do you want a skin? Which one? And he would buy either one for you.
Yeah,
and it was really cool.
Each other?
Yeah. I mean, it was whoever won the game is what mattered. And so obviously I'm sure they would fight sometimes. They would also team up against me sometimes.
Yeah.
There'd be like 8 teams going up against my squad, and I'm like, fuck. But regardless, I was spending about $100 a week on V-Bucks at the time.
That's what I was going to be my next question.
I was putting money in, but I mean, all of these people were using my creator code. So I mean, for every $100 spent, I would get $5 back. And yeah, basically they banned me. They wouldn't tell me why I was banned. And when I was banned, I believe I had around 30,000 V-Bucks. So I'm not. I messaged them every day for about 3 months asking why I was banned, and they would just be like, "We can't tell you." No, I've never gotten it back. Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Has your new account got banned yet?
No.
Well,
no.
That's good.
If it does,
don't put 30,000 V-Bucks on it. I'll tell you that right now.
If it does, I will never play Fortnite again. I'm telling you that right now.
God, I'm gonna start reporting the shit out of it.
Because I've never cheated. And the worst part about it is, it was the first game of the night that I got banned. The night that I got banned, I landed, I got 1 kill, and then I didn't have shit for guns, but me and this one dude, I landed so far away from the circle. We had a long way to get to the circle, and it was literally like every couple of minutes I'd fight this one guy, and he would get the best of me, I would get the best of him. Neither one of us obviously died, right? As soon as we got into the circle, we were both still alive. I had 1 kill at this point. I got kicked from the game and got banned. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And but like I didn't
know they did like mid-game bans like that.
Yeah, I got banned. It was live on stream. I got banned, and then, but also it could have been a virus, because as soon as I closed the game down, Windows Defender popped up and said that I had a Trojan horse that it caught. Okay, I was like, all right, cool. I started up Apex, then I got banned on Apex right away too. So I don't know. So they might have thought I had a cheat or something installed. But yeah,
dude, I encountered my first cheater in Valorant the other day.
Really, Valorant?
Yeah, and it canceled the whole match.
As it should.
It just like midway through the match, it just this big red error thing popped up, and it said a cheater has been detected in your lobby, and the match.
Yeah, Valorant's pretty real, but yeah, I got banned in game. I got the clip on my Twitch. I can play.
I'd like to see that happen for everybody, where the stats wouldn't affect anyone.
Yeah,
and it just shuts down the whole game for everyone.
I should have
ranked on Siege, and
I should have chicken this morning on COD. I was playing like an early game of Warzone. I ran into fucking Cloaksy.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, Cloaksy was rolling deep, dude.
It's awesome. Did you kill him?
No, I fucking yelled out, "Fuck you, bitch!"
All right, well, we've been live for over an hour, guys. I want to go watch the John Jones fight. Anything you guys want to add for the end here?
I would tell everybody to definitely like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Yes, please.
Comment if you can. I would say definitely comment something about one of your favorite games, whether it be Fortnite, PUBG, Warzone, whatever it is, and why you think that game is better than the other ones. That would be my comment request.
Listen, if you just comment Fortnite, it will be like a big fuck you to Kai, and that's what we all are here for. So please
gonna
comment Fortnite.
Or Season Gaming. Tell us to go fuck ourselves. Just like Klexi.
too.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share. It's on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple.
And Amazon.
And Amazon Music. So listen on your Alexa.
There it is.